always something that comes along in your life that changes your entire view on the world. And that something is usually very rare to come across, but it's so euphoric when it does. For some, it may be a good movie, a good vacation, a clean wipe, but for me, it's Goofy Comics. And I have bloody found a gem, a book that is so simple and so fun, Ben Shapiro would love it. So please, listen to me talk about the It's Jeff comic series. So since this is a new character you guys may not know, I'll start with a kind of origin comic, then move on to 2 other comics where Jeff swallowed Marvel's most powerful weapon and made someone his bitch. So let's start with the origin. So one day, Jeff the Land Shark was waltzing around in his town like a happy camper and walked past a toy store, but came to a complete halt when he suddenly realized that there was a bunch of toy plushie sharks that are just like him. And it was at that moment he realized he was famous. So he busted into the store like he was Donald Trump and just explored the candy land of capitalism. But eventually, he realized that there was just too much Jeff. And eventually, enough was enough for this little peanut and he passed out immediately. But after that, a young Kate Bishop noticed Jeff on the floor and she realized that he was a live land shark. And she was hell-bent on taking him home. So she slapped on a price tag on this goober, bought him, and was now forced to be Kate's pet now and forever, which would actually be really fun because these lovebirds grew up to be very old with each other. But one day, Jeff got very sick after drinking some prime hydration. And Kate noticed this and took him immediately to go see a vet to check out what's up. And the doctor there was rather confused. But after checking his throat and checking his stomach with a stethoscope for some reason, he decided to throw on an x-ray on him, and he quickly realized that Jeff had the diet of Brendan Fraser from The Whale because he ate anything and everything, including a fully iced out infinity gauntlet. And Kate was really dumbfounded. Eventually, they were able to get out of this situation, and after a little nap for Jeff, out of the kindness of her heart, Kate woke him up and bought Jeff his very own home, which he entered, but he thought it was more boring than the first Blade Runner movie, so he put his Property Brothers hat on and started renovating it with as many thingamajigs he could find around his house. And eventually, he turned this dull dog box into a beautiful and luxurious palace, and he asked Kate to go check it out, which she did, and she absolutely loved it. But all of a sudden, Jeff kamikazes his nose into Kate's starfish and got her inside the house, claiming the entire home for himself and making Kate his bitch. And that's about it. Subscribe and I'll see you later.